back to Cybertopia. Tonight we rejoin Jen as Maurice and Basil playing Clarity, returning to recover Nox played by Pan as they take their first tentative steps out into the wider scenes of Paradigm City. Okay, so we'll skip over to where Maurice and Clarity are, and you have just kind of stepped out of the lead bank, having got the beeper message. You know that Nox is now awake. Bludgeon has been called over to help move some heavy machinery and stuff, and has decided he's just going to hang back and do some service, because you made use of this whole facility for the last 24 hours and got some useful information and stuff from them, so he's going to repay them in kind. Are you going to go straight to Nox's assistance, or are you going to mess around for a bit, or what?
I mean, I'm down to go straight over. What's the status of Whisper, my drone? I know since I messed up twice.
So Whisper is seemingly fully functional, has kind of seemingly regained all their kind of faculties and is acting as usual. You still have a -2 trauma in, I think it was tech distraction or something like that, right?
Yeah, it's tech overload.
That was the one. So you still got that, which will come into play if and when you make those sorts of rolls. But essentially, yeah, everything is in a stable kind of condition at the moment.
Okay, I think Clarity's just going to give Whisper a friendly pat and be like, good to see you back up and about, buddy.
Woo!
Oh, that's new. All right, you know what? Stealth is kind of overrated. Maybe we'll mount some confetti guns on you later. That'll be fun.
Yeah, I think Whisper is probably being unusually not touchy feely because it's a drone. It's it keeps on nuzzling into you like a over affectionate cat.
Aww. Yeah, I don't think Clarity minds. It's oh, this wasn't exactly what you were designed for, but I'm unemployed now. Things change. We all change. It's fine.
I mean, Whisper's been through a lot too,
Yeah, it's vacation time ish.
So yeah, if you're gonna head straight back to the safe house, it takes you maybe half an hour or so, because you know where you're going now. You know the route. You've been there before, and now you got to change your clothes, and you're not so worried about having to stealth around and that sort of thing. So yeah, you can get there in decent time. And when you arrive, Lauren tells you, yeah, she sent Gary/Nox to the bar around the corner. Even though it's a bit early, he seemed desperate to kind of get out and fresh air or something maybe. But yeah, you can walk over if you want to, straight to the sticky wicket.
Yeah.
So yeah, you walk up to the pub and yeah, the door is locked.
Did Nox take the beeper that Clarity made?
No, I don't think so, actually.
Okay. Well, then Clarity definitely wants that back, so they probably took that back from...
Yep, I'll say that you can take that off of them. They have no use for it anymore. But you have this beeper now that you can use or modify or whatever, however you wish.
Nice.
We just rap on the door when we get there, I guess.
Yeah, you see through the window the proprietor is at the back of the bar, and he looks through the window, peers his head around, and you see him mouthing
what the fuck?
Just give a friendly wave.
It's about 10 a.m. by now, so you see him look at his watch again. He wanders over,
look, we're not supposed to be open for another hour.
We're looking for a friend.
Oh, you're with him.
Unlocks the door, opens it, kind of ushers you in.
Right, he's had a few already.
That sounds about right.
You're not going to cause any trouble, right?
No. Can I get a water?
Oh, Christ, yeah, thank God. Okay, yeah, sure. Water.
Just peek behind the bar and just sort of inspect their setup and just be no trouble.
All right, anything for you, sir?
No, I'm good. I bought my own.
Oh, no, that's not really allowed.
Neither's being open, right?
Right, all right. Yeah, look, this isn't my place. I'm just in the morning shift. Fuck it. Here's the water. Would you like an ice with that? Maybe a glass?
Just half ice, half water, with a lemon. Or a lime. Whatever fruit you got back there, just kind of throw it in.
Oh, sure. Yeah, you want a little umbrella too?
Yeah. Put an umbrella in it too.
Oh yeah, fucking hell, umbrella too. What the fuck? Why not? It's just one of those days, I guess. Yeah, sure. Yeah, maybe take care of your friend, and I'll drop it over to the table.
So you come round the corner of the booth, and you can see Nox knocking them back. Nox, let's have a inebriation roll. See how well you're taking all of this.
Sure. I think the thing is, Nox is drinking a lot because they're used to having their speed booster, which burns through metabolism. So it's not because back in the nightclub, Nox was banging him back. But without their speed booster, they may be having some trouble. So let's see how they're doing.
Let's see.
What am I rolling for that? Just a
It's
flat?
probably just a flat 20. I don't know if you've got anything that would assist in that, I don't think.
Oh, that's a 2.
You get over to
no.
Nox, and Nox has downed an entire pint of vodka and maybe blearily looks round at you. Seems pretty inebriated.
Oh, okay.
Nox is like crying a little, like trying to fix their holotech wig. Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Oh, God.
Oh God, this is gonna be so Whoa, hey, you guys look like a music call, right? Yes.
Yeah.
I recognize your profiles. Hey.
You're alive then.
Yeah, I guess. They forlornly leave their wig on the table. I'm not. I guess you guys got out too, huh?
Yeah. I'm Maurice.
Hi, I'm Clarity. Are you okay? And Clarity's just kind of gesturing at Nox's kind of hollow tech wig situation. Do you
Yeah.
need some help with that?
I mean, unless you got like a 75 pack of ultra cells and maybe 3 converters, and some capacitors, and maybe a new color job actually, then yeah, sure.
We'd have to go back to the other place to get that. But I'm gonna make a note. And Clarity's just kind of tapping the side of their head, like I'll remember.
You can probably like try and do some tinkering with it there and then just to get it into shape so that it could at least fit onto his head, maybe. Might not be fully
Okay.
functional, but
Not want to wear it if it's going to look if it's going to like bad hair. He'd rather wear this shawl than bad hair.
well, I mean, we could see how well Clarity rolls to fix it up for you to make it presentable.
Yeah, I mean, hey, take a look. See, you attack?
Yeah, I do a little, finagling.
All right.
And
Great.
Clarity tries to wiggle their eyebrows, but it kind of just looks like twitching. It's not the best thing.
What is that? Is that like a Nox tries
It's like
to thing? Is
it's the thing, the eyebrow thing where you're like, yeah, and they do it again, and it's just like this weird up and down rising motion, but no wiggle.
right? I think
It's like when someone tries to wink and they're just blinking, but this is the eyebrow thing.
Yeah.
I'm just drunk enough to just try and go, oh, okay, and try and copy it. And we just like raising our eyebrows at each other.
The barman is looking over at you like this is some sort of weird spy situation going on. He's like,
What the fuck have I got myself into here?
I think this response is enough for Maurice to go, oh, right, okay. And I'll sort of put 2 and 2 together with the glasses on the table and just immediately start pouring coffee from the Chefmatic arm.
let's have a Chefmatic roll.
Yeah. Let's go. That's a 14.
I'll probably give you customer service as well, right? Because this is exactly the sort of thing that you'd have done to try and like help unruly patrons coming in from their all-nighters.
So that's 17. Yeah, I'm happy with that. If you want, I can make an argument for decisive because I'm pouring coffee without asking if Nox wants it.
That's very fair. I mean, it's not going to push it beyond 20, but yeah.
Nah.
So Maurice just starts pouring coffee, and Nox, probably in not enough of a conscious state here to realize what he's drinking, just picks it up and starts drinking the coffee and instantly feels much better, but probably in that state of where your body is trying to balance between stimulant and suppressant.
Yeah. Again, Nox is so used to their bead metabolism just working through stuff that they just down it, don't think about it, and now they're jittery and a little drunk.
And a little bit of a burnt throat as well.
Yeah.
Every time you down it, Maurice just reflexively refills it.
Oh, God.
Ben, what do I need to roll to try to fix Nox's hair? Just a D20?
You could do your engineering type rolls. I forget what you've got in that exactly, but whatever you can have to fix tech.
Yeah, it's either technology or hacking. So,
have you seen this kind of tech before?
Oh, it is proprietary.
Is it exciting and new is the question, because that sounds like you might be a little tech overloaded.
Yeah, you're definitely going to have the tech overload functioning here, but also whatever of your other skills come in.
Let's get some successes against them traumas.
Yeah, let's try. Let's see. It was an 8 on the die, and then if you add 1 to technology, but then am I supposed to subtract 2 because of the tech overload? Yeah, that's like a 6.
Okay. Yeah, so Clarity has a little tinkle with it and like it starts putting it up really close to their face, like really staring at it intently. and probably is getting a bit distracted by some of the, maybe looking so close that they're getting their eyes right up to the fiber optics and seeing inside them and like, wow, this is cool. Meanwhile, Nox has now consumed a copious amount of liquids and definitely needs to lose, so we'll disappear for a few minutes, come back and see the wig, maybe in a worse state than when you left it.
Oh no.
I feel much better. Oh my god.
In my defense, I thought, fiber optics, really simple, but it's very bright. There's some things in here I haven't seen in a while. I'm kind of still thinking about how I can fix my drone. I kind of just got a little distracted.
Okay, I'm just gonna take these wig away. Thank you. I do appreciate it. Don't touch my shit again. Thank you.
My bad. I'll practice on like a dummy next time. I'll find a smaller wig and I'll practice, and you'll see next time. It'll turn out great.
If we find someone else with a wig like mine, I'll kill them.
And then take their wig.
And take their wig. Yeah, good idea.
Fine, right? Yeah.
So, how much did the CSP tell you when you woke up?
Not a whole lot. If I'm being completely honest, I look around conspirationally. There's just the pub owner in the corner. I didn't really want to tell them everything. I mean,
I think we told them we were surveyors or something.
Oh, that's good. Damn, I should have gone with surveyors. I just didn't say anything, actually, thinking about it. But yeah, apparently it was a unscheduled demolition, which is like bullshit, right? That's bullshit.
Amazing Corps bought the building down around us, trying to kill us all.
What, for real? I thought it was... Really?
Yeah, man. Like, they wanted to kill us, everyone inside. Yeah. Big corporation's going to big corporate.
I knew that medical was too good to be true.
Yeah. Tell me about it. And I hold up the arm that is, like, sparking occasionally.
Oh, damn.
We don't exist, basically.
Great.
Biometrics are gone. Our numbers are gone. If you had any bank accounts, no, you don't.
I've just realized I haven't paid for these drinks.
Luckily enough, Clarity did an amazing hack last session and basically set up a offshore bank account that you all have access to that is pretty copiously full.
Oh, damn. Good going, Clarity. Okay, well, all right. That's a lot. What's
we could just get anything from here.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you say anything?
Within reason. I don't want to just how it starts. You have one drink, then you have two drinks, and 10 turns into 20. That's why I don't drink anymore. That's why I just drink juice.
Nox is getting very excited.
Yeah, that sounds fair. Yeah. While backing to the bar, and they come back with, it's just a beer, but they've also got like an umbrella in it.
The barman is looking pretty exasperated, but he's just going
I
with it.
buy a good beer. I buy an expensive beer. I'm trying to be nice.
Buy an expensive packet of pork scratchings.
Yeah, buy the pork scratching.
Clarity, make sure to leave a big tip for the barkeep.
Yeah, that's cool. This guy's okay. This guy's cool. All right, so you had like a place, a safe house, something?
We stayed the night at the Lead Bank, the ARC building. I know a bot there, but it's not really a permanent place.
Okay, well, better than zero place right now.
Yeah, true. Bludgeon, big, bold guy, scary looking.
I mean, yeah, but he's cool when you get to know him. Is he okay?
Yeah, no, they're back there. I think they're helping out to earn our keep. So I reckon we've got a little bit more time there before we overstay our welcome.
Awesome. Man, Plus is a good guy. Okay, well, that's good. So, look, I'm going to ask you guys, I literally woke up like an hour ago and then got really drunk. So, what's the plan?
Well, that's kind of what we need to figure out. It kind of sounds like we wanted a bit of revenge. Take him down from the outside kind of thing.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm really feeling some revenge. That sounds good. And Mason Corps have, they got plenty of stuff that can disappear too, so I'm on board.
Sweet.
I mean, we still need to pick up your friends, though, right, Maurice? Wasn't that? I mean, yeah, I'm absolutely down for revenge. And then maybe while we're there, we pick up those friends of yours from their cubicles, as it were, with the terrible eyebrow wiggle again.
Oh shit! Yeah. Trying to undo some bad stuff I did while we were with Tabula Rasa.
Okay. Redemption arc, huh? That's cool, I guess. I don't care personally, but hey, if you're in, I'll help out.
It'll fuck with Amazing Core at the same time. So
I suddenly care.
two birds, one stone.
All right, I'm in. Listen, real quick though, you guys. You mentioned you got a drone, right? I have a drone. I don't hold out a lot of hope, but he's a tough little guy. You ever see like a spider drone around?
Actually, Bit, I have a question about that. I got that box of various tech parts. Is it possible that Nox's drone, maybe in pieces, was also in that box?
No.
Ah, dang.
Definitely not a
Okay.
spider drone in there.
Okay, I thought maybe like a couple arms or something. In that case, Clarity is going to mention the box, but just also say that they didn't see anything that seemed like it belonged to a spider drone.
Okay. All right.
But they're open to helping to find Nox's drone because drone buddies are important.
Hey, yeah, drone buddies. Thanks. I appreciate that. So
you may be able to like fashion together something from your tech stuff and with Whisper to maybe search for a signal of a spider drone that's just on the loose somewhere or something.
Okay, yeah, I want to give that.
Probably not in the bar, but if you get outside and like maybe go down a back alley or something where you got some privacy.
Yeah, I want to give that a try. So I think Clarity's going to dramatically drink their water and then be like, yeah, let's go find us a drone.
Is that enough to get Nox out of the bar?
Yeah, getting my stuff back, absolutely. Like Nox back. The pint looks at the barkeep, goes, "Hey, cheers, man. Thanks. You're cool."
Yeah, all right.
And yeah, it's good to go.
I've been absent-mindedly cleaning the glasses at the table as they get used. So, like, we stand up from the table and just all the glasses are neatly, like, tipped upside down and stacked clean on the table.
Yeah.
I think the barman looks over. He's like,
"You lot like spies or something, wiping their fingerprints clean? Like, not supposed to say anything to anybody, right?"
I mean, we're not spies, but I don't think you should say anything about this visit to anyone.
Probably not say anything about it to anybody.
Okay, sure, message received, or whatever it is you people say.
Received, hush, hush, wink, wink, say no more, taps the nose.
Yeah, all right, yeah.
The eagle has left the nest.
That's good.
Yeah, okay, yeah, the look.
Yeah, and like the wolf howls at midnight.
Let's all go and cut some eye holes in newspapers, am I right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's also spy talk. Don't worry about it.
Just leave.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. All right, fine.
Yeah.
all right. So you can go out and go down a wee back alley and find some space where Clarity can try to, like, I don't know, turn Whisper into some sort of tracking drone or something.
Wait.
Can I combine Whisper and then also like kind of use the communicator since I have both of them to try to like reconfigure it to help boost the signal or something?
Oh yeah, for sure. What was
Okay.
it? Did we give a rating on the communicator? Was it a +2 or something?
According to my thing on my character sheet, I've got a 3 for the communicator.
Oh, nice, cool. Yeah, you did roll well for that. So yeah, you can add that, and you got like engineering or technology or something.
I've got technology, so the communicator, Whisper, and technology will at least give me 5 extra points to
Nice.
whatever I end up rolling. So hopefully something good.
What is your core on Clarity again?
My core is in stealth.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not in hacking.
Yep.
Okay, so I rolled a 13, so +5 is 18, but then -2 for the tech overload, that's a 16.
Okay, so you get a success against tech overload there at least. So you can put a tick against that. And yeah, you kind of smush some bits onto Whisper, and Whisper's just excitedly, like every time you poke him, he's like, and
cute.
just buzzing around, and it seems very hyperactive right now. And when you are finally done, like poking him and prodding him, just zips up into the sky. You see it kind of do a big circle around, and then just comes back down and does a whole series of beeps as if you're going to understand what that means. But it almost comes around as gibberish to you, whatever kind of communication style you've had with Whisper before. This is like, okay, he's very excited.
I think Clarity just kind of nods and is just like, yeah, no, yeah, definitely. And then turns to Maurice and Nox and just goes, yeah, okay, so Whisper's kind of a little different after the explosion. I mean, who wouldn't be? We all got a little scuffed, so it's a little hard to understand him now. But those were positive noises, so I think maybe your drone is out there somewhere, Nox, and I think Whisper can find them. Right, buddy?
I'm trying to. I don't want to be trying to make robot-y noises that mean nothing.
You got this yourself.
It does the robot noise version of a shrug. That's good. I like that.
That's good, yeah.
So yeah, you're not entirely sure, but like it's done something.
Well, I'll just have Whisper keep tracking the signal, and then maybe as we just kind of head back or walk around, maybe we'll find something. Yeah, this is not my first time having to track things down. Sometimes it just takes a little bit. You gotta, there's dead zones and stuff has to ping off other things. I mean, I don't have to explain this.
So towards the end of last session, you got some information from Archie back at the lead bank that there is a person called Tampa at another junkyard in the west of town that may be able to help you out with your onward plans. Is that where you're going to go next? Is there somewhere else you'd like to go?
So that's one place we could go. There's a person we could see about some, some gear to make sure we make people not alive. I don't know why I was trying to say this in code. We're out of spy range now.
Kill people.
Someone who could get some weaponry.
Yeah.
But there's another place that I also... You two both seem quite techie, right? You got like the robot stuff and... Yeah.
Uh-huh. What's the plan?
So I thought, right, if we're going to go up against Amazing Core, right, we're going to need allies and friends and more people to hit places that we can't hit. Yeah. I feel like we need to start networking. Now, I think I know a place where we can get access to like the underground network of information. Another place run by the ARC, my buddies. And we might be able to get something up on the old BBSs or something and reach out to some folks who maybe have the same kind of... anyone else who came out of that building alive or anyone else who just has a bone to pick with Amazing Core. There's got to be more than just us, right?
Yeah, no, listen, Amazing Core definitely have plenty of enemies. That's a good idea. And we got inside knowledge, so we'd be an asset, frankly.
Where are you talking about, Jen?
I'm talking about, Ben, the Intranet of Things. It is located in an abandoned industrial laundromat on the outskirts of the city, and it is a base of a collection of rehabilitated appliances and machines that are deemed either too traumatized or dangerous to remain connected to the main network in the city.
Oh.
The ARC rescues and repurposes them and then relocates them around the city to allow for private, secure communications for the ARC and other allied groups.
Right. So it's not actually on the main network, but they have their own internal communications.
Yes, it's kind of... My vibe was it would be like an activist underground network was the plan. So like it's not just ARC. We use this to get other people on there. Basically, anyone who we could contact through there is likely to at least be sympathetic to our cause, if not actively allied.
So, incidentally enough, that building, that is right next to where this junkyard is that you've been pointing to where Tampa is. So,
that's what I've been thinking. Mm-hmm. But, yeah, I don't know very much about websites and whatever. I mostly make coffee when I go to the ARC, I'll be honest with you. So I could really use your help with that sort of thing.
Yeah, sounds good. Actually, can I get another coffee real quick?
Oh yeah, sure.
And you need to stop off for another pee.
Like instantly down to as usual goes, damn it, Okay, well,
too hot?
No, I'm usually better at this. I think I took some hits in the explosion. But if we can find someone to fix up, that'd be great. Because I do not want to deal with hangovers.
Okay, so where you're at the moment, you're kind of in the east central side of the city. This junkyard is in the far reaches of the city limits on the northwest side. It's probably a good hour or so's walk but that'd probably be a good amount of time for Nox to work through all of that booze and stimulants he's now got going for him.
If there were some drugs around, they'd be taking them as well, but there's none. Just whatever you get at the moment.
It gets to about 11, half 11 maybe. You're kind of nearing the other side of the city now. And can I have everybody roll a kind of observation sort of roll, like listening or sight or any of that sort of jazz? I don't know if any of you have anything towards that.
5.
Can I make an argument for stealth? What are we like? Are we just walking? What are we doing?
No, this is to see something approaching you rather than
okay. Well then, no.
avoiding that.
Maurice rolled themselves a 19.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Clarity got a 7.
Okay. So maybe Clarity is getting distracted.
I think Clarity's probably just poking Whisper again, trying to figure out and why there's like a party setting on Whisper now. Like that was not there before. Like, did you install this? I told you not to install things without my permission. What is this?
Oh no, the ground floor team of the finale did bring like a basically like a stereo karaoke system in there. I'm pretty sure. So you may have ended up with some pieces from that.
Amazing.
If Eye of the Tiger starts getting blasted, you'll know why.
Amazing. Oh, this is going to be so good when you actually get into like a battle or something. So yeah, Nox is still kind of a little bit dazed and working through a very quick hangover.
Yeah.
Maurice, you hear like almost like a galloping kind of noise from like around a corner or down a street or something. It's kind of echoing.
All right.
Do you alert the others or anything?
To a galloping noise. Now, I think I've still got some like head trauma that is sticking around. Is what my first thought is when I hear a galloping sound in the city.
Okay. So yeah, you carry on down this street, and suddenly, out of nowhere, a robot just pounces on Nox and knocks him to the floor. Nox, you instantly realize, well, once you get sight on it properly, this is Bucky. Bucky has found you and is very enthusiastically greeting you.
Oh man, Bucky, you're back! Oh, I start like Bucky is a small spider drone. I think we said about like a large dog size. Is that right?
Yeah.
So they're small for spider drone, but big for a drone in general, and they are effectively reprogrammed to be kind of dog-like.
Mm-hmm.
Nox stole them at one point. Procured them at one point.
Liberated.
Exactly. Has kept them with him ever since.
Yeah.
And Nox is like, it's absolutely like, like seeing an old dog for the first time in a long time. So he's rubbing it and like checking and stuff.
Starts wrestling it on the ground.
Yeah, starts wrestling it as like this thing starts playing with him.
Whisper goes up to Clarity and just like doing very proud noises.
Oh, good job, buddy. You did it. And just gives them like a little encouraging pat.
It starts doing a dance and putting on a little light show.
Yeah, Clarity's just going to start grooving with Whisper, just rolling with it.
So what does Whisper look like?
Whisper's like a flying kind of sphere kind of drone or something, right?
Yeah, Whisper's basically shaped like if you have like a hamburger and you kind of squish him so that he's like a little bit more elongated. It's like that.
Okay. All right, cool. A little flying hamburger. That's adorable.
Yeah.
And now comes with a light show and a stereo system. Yeah. So yeah, you're all having this little kind of robot reuniting party in the middle of the high street. And you have Bucky back now, who can assist you in any of your Bucky needs.
Yeah. Sweet. Oh, Bucky's back. Good times. Okay, well, all right, heal. All right, good. Okay, all right, follow. Hey, all right, high five. Bucky does a little high five with one of his, what are they called, padapips? Spiders have padapips?
Yeah, I think Bucky probably has like a little limp. You know, when you first got him, he had a little limp. Maybe like he's got a similar limp. Like it didn't come away from the explosion completely unscathed, but it wasn't caught up in the rubble somehow.
So as Bucky goes up to give like a high five, I notice that it kind of buckles a little bit. And I go, oh, buddy, look, we're going to get you fixed up, okay?
Welcome to the mid-roll. Popping in this episode to thank all our wonderful listeners for their support and celebrate everyone who's been spreading the word lately. Season 2 has been getting great numbers so far, and I'm seriously happy with how it's all going. Massive thank you to all our lovely NPC voice actors too. Bringing them in this season has been such a huge amount of extra work, but I am so pleased with how every one of them has come out, and there are some simply sublime ones to come too. This week, thanking in particular Al Wyvern and Caleb Smith, reprising their roles as Grumpy Barman and Higgs the Mechanic, and new voice of Steve, aka Sassy Pants of Pantsless Tables, coming up shortly. And of course, never forgetting our fabulous players.
Hi, I'm Jen, and I've been playing Maurice here on Cybertopia. I'm an actual play podcaster, and if you like my goofy little diner boy, you can find me playing other characters over on Tales from the Oasis, which is talesfromtheoasis.com, playing Cyberpunk Red, or you can catch me on Season 2 of Omen Investigations, playing Fate as Agent Julie Bools. Both of those shows available wherever you get your podcasts. Unless you get your podcasts from a gnome in the woods. What am I saying? They'll have our shows too.
Hi, I'm Pan, he, they, she, playing Nox, he, him. You can find me online in most places under Stellar Encore, that's STELAARENCORE. Oh, you lost it there. Find me on Tumblr, Discord, Twitter, Blue Sky, all the usual places. I play Nox, the hacker of the ensemble. I'm looking forward to seeing where this goes.
Hey, I'm Basil. I play Clarity on Cybertopia. I am a game designer and sensitivity consultant, and you can find me still on Twitter as Kobanya_Kana, but you can also find me on Blue Sky as Kobanya. I'm also Kobanya on Teleport and Tumblr. If you're into tabletop RPGs, which I would assume you are, I have a game that just came out called Housekeeping, where you play as a gremlin, which is a brownie gremlin hybrid, and you help to secretly clean up a home that you share with a human. It's a lot of fun, a lot of mischief, cozy. So yeah, check it out.
Our mid-roll promo this episode goes out to our Monsters and Mixed Successes. Monster of the Week is one of my favourite systems, and I love the vibe of this show. It's relatively new to the scene, but they're so evocative with their descriptions, and the whole thing just oozes atmosphere, and the keen-eared of you may recognise Amber's voice from the show as a previous Cybertopia NPC.
The small town of Pharaoh is strange, filled with monsters, magic, and entities unknown to all but a few residents. Join local priest Leviathan Bell.
Any threat to the divine and to this town is to be taken care of, and that's my duty.
Ex-monster hunter Alex Palmer.
I'm not paranoid enough to stop being curious. Fine. He takes the hand. Oh shit, I'm in over my head.
And haunted archivist Ananil Malice.
It's Anna's turn to have a bad day. Opening his little satchel, and he's taking his notebook out, and he's opening it to the page where he sketched the boulder go.
As they step up to try their best to protect their town and its people from entities that want to lay claim over it. Every other Wednesday, come take a seat at our table, where there are monsters aplenty.
Where these eyes should be are just concave pits of flat flesh.
We're all a little bit silly.
Awkward moment when you just want to read some books and then your friends start having a fight about your free will.
And our characters are very, very sad.
I really appreciated and cherished having friends.
Of Monsters and Mixed Successes is available on YouTube and most podcasting platforms.
And as you raise your hand to start to do this magic, he shoots you. Yes.
Oh no.
Eventually, you get to this area, and you can see there is this gigantic junkyard. Whereas the lead bank had been a small swap shop kind of situation, this place is mountains of junk and piles of rusty cars and lots of random shit just piled up.
If the lead bank was an electrical engineer's dream, this is a mechanical engineer's dream, right?
Yeah. But also, so the lead bank was fairly organized. This place is complete chaos. You can tell, there's no organization system here at all. It's just piles of crap. And there's a drivable path that goes through snakes between all of the piles and stuff. Opposite the entrance to this place. Yeah, Maurice points out the Internet of Things in this abandoned laundromat kind of thing. So, yeah, which are you going to go to first?
Probably better to get strapped up and maybe find some parts for your friends here, right?
So you're going to go into the junkyard then?
Yeah, I reckon so.
Okay. So you follow this winding driveway through. Yeah, there's just so much shit everywhere. Like you got old appliances, you got broken fridges, you got internal combustion engine cars, which you haven't seen these in like decades. Just like piled up. Some of them are like shaped into like colosseums. Like someone's clearly been having a lot of fun with the electromagnet crane thing that's dangling overhead. Some of these mountains of junk are huge. Like we're talking 20, 30 meters tall.
Maurice is on the lookout for any kitchen appliance that looks like it might still work.
You're pretty sure that nothing in this whole place works. Like
Maurice is therefore looking out for any kitchen appliance that our techie friends might be able to get working.
Okay, let's have a roll for that then.
Okay, so can I get customer service? Because I'm looking for kitchen appliances specifically.
Get the right thing for the job sort of thing.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
And can I get maintenance to get the vibe of what's the least broken
how
thing I can
recoverable
find?
It might be. Okay,
yeah,
sure.
Don't think I can make any other. Yeah, I don't think I can make any more things.
That's still pretty good. Pretty decent.
Yeah, for sure. That is a 12 plus 4, 16.
Okay, right. What would you like to find?
A blender.
A blender. Okay. You find some busted up food processor that
Excellent.
You think, this seems like this could be fixable.
Oh, it's horrible what they do to you old things.
Yeah, it's definitely missing like a whole bunch of wires and leads and stuff.
Yeah.
It's got like a processor chip in it still.
Yeah.
But there's no power unit or anything to this.
I tuck it carefully under one arm and continue along with the others, not stopping to do anything.
You can add to your sheet a +2 item of broken blender.
Excellent. Thank you. I will find a way to use this.
Okay. And yeah, you wander up along this path and eventually you come to what looks like a big kind of mechanics garage. And there's a couple of cars in there. One's on like lifted up on one of those car lifter things. They probably have a proper name. And there's a couple of mechanics in there. One big burly dark-skinned dude who's got like this massive wrench thing working on the car that's lifted up, and then there's like a little wiry dude that's also just kind of zipping around one of the cars. Maybe has a little welder torch kind of thing. Has some really cool fancy looking goggles on as well. Are you trying to approach stealthily or are you just wandering up?
I wasn't planning on it, but I don't know about you two.
No, I'm just walking up. Nox isn't very stealthy at this point anyway.
I think Clarity is actually going to try to actually use their stealth stack, because I haven't used it in forever. So, also because I'd like to try to find something to repair, or honestly, I think at this point, because it's not even on my sheet anymore, something to make a new chain web since that got obliterated in the explosion. So I think they're kind of sneaking around trying to find something.
Yeah, so the other two will kind of wander up and Clarity can go off and try and zip around, try and find some parts themselves. Yeah, let's have a searching roll for Clarity, and you can include your stealth in the roll as well.
Good lord. It is a bad day for rolling. All told, that's a 5.
Wow. You are never getting rid of that trauma.
Yeah, I rolled a 2.
This is bad. Okay.
Is there any kind of like advantage from us, like, being distracting? We just rocked right up there.
Not so much, because this is for the searching role more than the like trying to avoid being spotted kind of thing.
Yeah.
So Maurice saw this happen yesterday back at the lead bank, but Clarity just dives into a pile of junk and you don't see them again, and you just assume that they'll appear like when they're done or whatever. But Nox and Maurice rock up to this mechanics garage, and you see these two guys working around the cars. The wiry one with the goggles sees you, lifts their goggles up. It's like,
we don't get many visitors around here, but this is the second one today. What do you want?
You had someone else visit?
Yeah. What are you doing here?
A friend of ours told us to stop by if we ever needed anything specific.
Okay. What do you need?
I give him a list of all the stuff I mentioned I needed before.
Fuck me, dude. What do you think this place is? It's a junkyard. We don't get none of this technobabble nonsense. It's just crap.
Oh, God damn it. Okay, how about a 5-end spider drone set of legs? You got any of those around?
He points at Buck and he's like,
What? Like that?
Yeah, I need like 2 new ones, or at least working ones.
Nah, we don't have any of that. We've got broken shit. You want broken shit? We've got
okay,
broken shit. That's about it.
Man, I turn to him and go, are you sure this is the place?
Yeah, no, sorry, I should have been more specific. When I said that a friend said we could come here looking for something specific, they specifically meant firearms and the acquisition of them illegally.
Whoa. What do you mean? What the fuck?
Well, I tried to be, like, subtle.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Higgs, what did that other person say to you when they came by? Higgs?
The burly dude comes over, he's like,
Yo, what? Look, I don't know what's going on today. This is weird. We had some strapped dude come around earlier, couldn't get out a fucking word. Now, you guys coming over asking about weapons? This is a mechanic shop in a junkyard.
Oh, you've got some, someone's got some wrong information somewhere.
Yeah, you're in the phone book on the guns, not mechanics.
They clearly said to come see, who was it? Tamper? Is that you?
let's have you both roll like if this was D&D, it would be an insight check.
Okay.
I've got... no, I don't really have anything.
No, I don't have emotion style either.
Insight. I've argued that customer service applies to insight before.
Yeah, and I think I'd give you decisiveness as well.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
Nox, you're probably on a flat roll here.
Yeah, on a flat roll. I can't think of a way to get misdirection in there. Oh.
That is a 7 plus 4, 11.
Well, that is a 4 minus... No, that's just 4. That's just 4.
They exchange a look and then just turn to you like,
I think you need to leave.
Well, okay, but if any one of you sees Tamper and they want to help out some folks, we'll be over the road at the laundromat.
Right.
Also, can I have this? I just hold up the blender.
What the fuck, man?
We're just going to go. We're just going to get your hair. Just keep the blender. What are we going to do about it? Let's go.
It's not a no.
Yeah, you keep your head to yourself.
I was going to square up to this guy, but I was like, I don't have any of my abilities. So I'm like, okay.
Man, am I still in that pile of tech?
would you like to emerge at this point?
Well, now that I've dove in, can I try to find something in there that might be, I don't even know, useful, gun related? Maybe they keep the weapons in the piles of...
Okay, what I'll say is because you rolled so badly on the initial roll, you can try and do an additional search roll. I will make it a danger roll. And basically, this is a 50-50. Include whatever modifiers you want to as well. But basically, if you roll above a 10 on the dice, that's 11 and up, then you will find something that you're wanting. If you roll a 10 or lower, then something catastrophic will happen.
Well, I'm sure nothing will go wrong with this life decision. I'm going to roll for it.
Okay.
Let's see.
Yeah, you've only rolled badly all night so far, so this has got to be a good one.
Yeah. Eventually, luck has to turn around. Eventually.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm rolling to try to find something weapon-shaped, I guess. I'm still trying to find something for that chain whip, so I guess that's what we're going to aim for.
Okay.
So I think I can argue at least for technology.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I got. All right. Okay, so I rolled a 10, but then technology gets a +1, so that's an 11.
Okay, so
Hey!
it was a 10 on the dice, though. So that's the thing.
Let's say.
What? I thought it was total.
It's a 50-50 chance, so 10
That's
or
valid.
under, but the modifier is just in case you roll a nat 1 or a nat 20.
Okay.
So, yeah. You do find something. I will give you that. You find something that, it's maybe a flimsy kind of, I don't know, whip sort of substance. It feels maybe similar to what you had before, but you're going to need to do a lot of work on it.
Yeah, maybe a frayed kind of inner core situation where it's this is the makings of a whip, but it's not really the thing you're supposed to whip people with.
Just like a timing belt or something from an engine.
Yeah, but you start pulling on it And one end of it is like stuck in something, so you're yanking really hard. And
God, Jesus.
just as the other two are about to kind of turn around and walk away from this mechanic's garage, a whole huge pile of junk just starts slamming down and falling down. And I would like you to roll to dive out of the way.
Oof.
Oh boy. Okay.
I'm going to say you need to beat a 15 to avoid getting damaged here.
Yeah, we'll see whether that actually happens. Okay. Come on, let's see. No, yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, that's a 10.
Okay, so you take the difference in damage. So you take 5 points of damage. If you remember, you start with 30
Really?
health. So you're down to
Yeah.
25 health now. But yeah, this whole huge pile of junk comes crashing down. And then Clarity, actually, like, you see them crawl out of it. And they're right next to this garage. And all this stuff's falling down. And the two mechanics just come, like, jump. And like,
What? What the fuck?
Oh, what?
There was a giant rat in there. You would not believe it. A giant robotic rat. It was wild, and it's still moving around in there, and Clarity's just gonna run out.
Who the fuck are you lot?
Get out of here.
God damn it.
Sorry for the mess. Bye.
AP, leave.
Well, that went well.